What is up, everyone? Citrus here, and welcome to the Week 13 Spirit Seeker Devlog. There's three major things sort of going on this week. The first you'll notice fairly soon as I start navigating through the maze here, and that is these light blue power-ups. And what they do is they just give you straight-up experience. Nothing too crazy going on here, but it does offer players a way to get experience and level up without having to fight tons and tons of enemies, which might not be everyone's preferred playstyle. And player freedom is a pretty huge thing for me. And the experience system kind of got another change too. Not only do we have these power-ups, but we also have these little orbs dropping from the enemies, and that's how they will be giving experience now. And that was part of the system to kind of make it easier for randomly generating the enemies and not having them rely on a bunch of things being present in the scene beforehand. That experience drop really helped with that. And yeah, now the enemies just kind of show up randomly. And I know for maybe the last 2 weeks or so, when I started getting into the procedural generation stuff more seriously, there were not enemies at all. They kind of went away for a while, but now they're back. They are randomly generated, and they were kind of the last thing. So now everything in this game is randomly generated to some extent. It's not perfect. The maze is a little jank right now. The power-ups will probably be improved upon. The enemies will be improved upon, because right now, you know, they are completely random. They can show up anywhere in the maze in any quantity. It's all up to chance, and that means the player can get slammed with like 5 squads of the toughest enemy right at the start of the game. And, you know, that wouldn't be very fun for a run, so I gotta find a way to balance the system a little bit. But all of the power-ups now are stacking. That was I think that's kind of the last big thing. We had the XP system, the enemies being randomly generated, and now every power-up that can be stacked to some extent is now being stacked. So sprint just keeps adding up cumulatively, so does the attack buff, and you can hold as many double jumps as you so choose. And the only problem with that right now is the double jumps can kind of just go infinitely into the air, and if you have a ton, crazy stuff happens, like you saw just now. So that will need to get fixed, but it's not a huge priority for me at the moment. I have another power-up I'm working on that's going to be really helpful, because even though I just found the end of the maze right here, sometimes it can be really tricky, and that's a frustration that players have expressed to me in the past. So I'm working on a navigation power-up that'll be dropping probably in the next update. I'm pretty close to getting it implemented. I don't know why I used the royal we there. It will be we soon enough when I go back to college and the whole team is working on it there. That'll be super, super cool. I'm so stoked for that, but we got a couple more weeks of solo development coming up here. And yeah, those are sort of the three major updates, just the stacking power-ups, the experience system, and the enemies now being randomly generated. But once I sort of get the double jump issue fixed and I get... Oh, those enemies are acting interestingly. Maybe the AI needs some kinks worked out too, but once I get those power-ups smoothed out, the double jump problem, the navigation one complete, and maybe working on this enemy AI a little bit, I'm not really sure what I want to work on next. So maybe you guys can let me know what you think down in the comments below. What is the biggest issue that you think Spirit Seeker has right now that really needs to get fixed? What should be the thing I work on next? Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.